What an unimpressive title, am I right? I'm 6 foot, by the way. I mean 5'11". I mean 5'10". Okay, I mean 5'9". 5'8". What's up, guys? It's the first clip of the video. Today we're going to be continuing the grind that we started last video in the garden and the greenhouse, and I'm pretty excited to wait a second. What are all these items doing in my inventory? And wait, why is my purse even larger than last video? And wait a second, why do I have 270 million coins to claim in the auction house? Well, let's just say another birdie told me there's these people and they want to give you money. Oh my god. Oh my god. So, I would like to preface by saying I might have the smartest community because this is yet another person who has chosen to quit. I think they already quit and they just don't have anything to do with their stuff. So, fine by me, man. Oh my god. So, you know, I really don't deserve any of this, but I'm not gonna deny it, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? It's like someone walks up to you on a boardwalk and they're like, bro, here's a $20 bill. Do you want to double it? No, give it to me. Like, you're not doubling it? Or am I just greedy? I don't know. My god. Guys, I don't know what to say. Dude, Fugi's gonna be so mad. And you wanna know the best part about Gale Lewis, fan? I checked his profile. Guess his Cata level. He's Cata 37. He's just like me, man. I know this is a garden video and all, but this is the second video in a row where this has happened. I need an excuse to never come back to this filth. In my unbiased opinion, that's a stupendous idea. I don't know if I can handle anyone else quitting on me, because this is too much money for one man. Especially one man with a crippling gambling addiction. Man, oh man. I don't even know. Oh my god. Thank you again, Gale Lewis, fan. And honestly, I just gotta say it now. I cannot, in all good faith, accept any more contraband from anybody for a very long time. However, what I will certainly accept is the subscribe button, which you should totally press, because have you seen the price of fursuits? Anyways, this is a garden video, not a contraband video, so let's go to the garden. And while this is primarily a video about leveling the Rose Dragon and farming, I feel like it's only right that we start out with the greenhouse because there are a couple things that I want to catch you guys up on. To start, there's a bunch of lone lilies just littered throughout these plots, so that's cool, I guess. Oh shit. So on second thought, I may or may not have waited too long to harvest my soggy bud because it died. I am just not good at this. I had 3 days to harvest it too. That was like the main thing I was looking forward to showing you guys, but I think we're gonna have to come back to the greenhouse later in this video because I did not plan for this to happen. Okay, well then let's just get started on Moonflower. And when it comes to Moonflower, I actually have to tend to an issue that I kind of didn't realize until a commenter pointed it out to me. I don't have Turbo Moonflower on my Moonflower hoe. That's kind of important. It's not like crazy. I mean, it's only 25 fortune, but that's 25 fortune we didn't already have. So while we're at it, we may as well get Turbo Sunflower too. Since in about a week or two's time, we'll be doing Turbo Sunflower. No, that's not just Sunflower. All right. That's done. Now we can start farming. Now I must start the farming segment of this video with a confession. I will not be watching Malcolm in the Middle yet. Because something I didn't mention, okay guys, stop booing, man, is that while Gale Lewis was giving me the contraband, he mentioned a show recommendation. And I thought to myself, and I was like, okay, this guy just gave me 3 billion coins. The very least I could do is watch the show that he recommended. The show I'm talking about is The Hunting Party. I don't know if anyone's watched it. Let me know, because I'll probably have finished it by the time this video's out. And yeah, so once we're done with that, then we'll start Malcolm in the Middle. I'm sorry, to the 13 Malcolm in the Middle fans, the diehard fans. I'm not talking just the casual YouTube Shorts viewers. The diehard fans that watch this channel, I apologize. Anyways, I'm gonna get started on the hunting party, and in about 7 minutes, I'll be back for Moonflower 31 and a fact from the year 785. I wonder if I'm gonna get the next milestone from one of these pests. Wink, wink. That wasn't that impressive. Anyways, in the year 785 in Asia, Fujiwara no Tanesugu, Japanese nobleman, has his daughter Azumako married to the 12-year-old crown prince Heisei, son of Emperor Kanmu. While supervising construction of the buildings in the capital of Nagaoka, he is killed by an arrow. So, yeesh. And I just have to reiterate from last video, I understand that most, if not all of the marriages that took place back around 800 were purely for political power and everything. I cannot stress how stupid and dumb that is. And I know this word is overused a lot in the present day, but that's genuinely performative. It's like, look guys, we're married now. About that political power. It's like, bro, chill. I don't know, maybe the definition of marriage was different back then as well, and it's not the way I'm thinking of it. But anyways, speaking of the hunting party, I'm 4 minutes in, and oh my god, it's already so crazy. So I guess I'll keep you guys updated on that too. But anyways, I'll see you guys in about 8 minutes when I get Moonflower 32. Moonflower 32. In the year 786, in Britain, Sinahard, brother of the late King Sigbert, ambushes and kills his rival Kinewulf of Wessex while he is at Meryton with his mistress. And unsurprisingly, the Wessex nobles refuse to recognize Sinahard as king. So that makes enough sense, right? Well, Sinahard is executed and then succeeded by Beorhtric through the support of King Offa of Mercia, his rival claimant to the Wessex throne. A distant nephew of the late King Ein, named Egbert, is driven across the channel. That was a lot of names that I had to look up how to pronounce. Also, imagine being named Egbert. I mean, I would be mad as hell. But anyways, I'm not quite sure what Sinahard was expecting, but he kind of had it coming to him, so. All right, guys, quick little update. I'm gonna call an audible real quick. And I would like to bring your attention to a comment that I had received from last video because it's very relevant right now. I was just checking my Rose Dragon's level and we're only a 7th of the way to level 100. That's not cutting it. So I'll put the comment up on screen after this clip and there will just be like a little montage of everything that I'm changing from here on out. And just for reference, we currently have 100.5 farming wisdom. All right, let's speed through this. So first he calls for bat person armor. I don't have it in here. Okay, well, that's one piece. Oh, okay, there it is. That's the rest of it. Nice. And for this, we want the Reforged to be Sunny, he said. I honestly didn't even know Sunny existed. Yeah, there it is. 5 farming wisdom. Wow, okay. And it's doubled at night. Oh my god, wait, that's genius. So then I recombobulate it to turn it into 12 wisdom, and then I just repeat that for every single piece. All right, so that's already 48 farming wisdom, but we can overdo it, and that's what I'm gonna do. So you'll see where I'm going with this. I'm gonna grab my Gill Splash equipment and my Riff necklace. But actually I lied because then we're gonna swap out the Gill Splash cloak for the Zoro's cape. And then we're gonna go back into the Hex and we're gonna reforge this to Lunar. And so this gives another 4 farming fortune, but keep in mind the stats of this cape doubled during Jacob's farming contest, so that turns into 10. For 20 minutes for each hour. So it's like about 6.6 farming wisdom overall. And then all we have to do is just apply it to every piece. And when it's all said and done, I mean, we're gonna have a crazy amount, I would imagine. Just put this on, hold this, and 142.5. Damn, that's quite a bit. So this is what we're looking like. I did not think I would be using bat person armor for farming, but here we are. And real quick, let's do a farming fortune comparison because this will nerf our rates drastically, but the premise of this video is leveling the Rose Dragon, and that's what I want to do. So we're currently sitting at a cool 950 farming fortune, which would be 1350 with the Pest Hunter's bonus. And with our regular armor on, that number jumps to, okay, wow. Honestly, not too bad. Not good at all, but I can live with that. And as a matter of fact, what I can do is I can put on Pest Terminator real quick, which will grant me another 40 fortune in total. Okay, I don't know why it didn't work the first time, but now it works. And again, just for reference, on the garden, we have 1,000 farming fortune and 142.5. All right, that's not too bad. I really wish I had done this grind sooner because we had the 50% skill XP buff for months and then I just didn't farm, but you can't really change the past. So I guess I just got to get back to farming then. But first, I think we should tinker with the greenhouse just a little bit because I'm actually about to hit the hay and tomorrow morning I'll wake up to like hopefully some new mutations. So in case you don't remember, I messed up the Soggy Bud and I completely forgot to place down Gloom Gourds at the start of the video, but I guess better late than never. So tomorrow we should wake up with a Soggy Bud here. Okay, and we got Mave on our garden. Way to interrupt things. Hey, that's a free Rose Dragon level though, we cannot complain. Okay, back to greenhouse stuff. I think we can very easily get ourselves a Cream Bloom just by placing them in this pattern. Then we grab a Shade Vine, purchase 2 Dusk Grains off the bazaar, then grab a Moonflower and Sunflower stack, and then we'll place it like so, and I had to move the Cream Bloom setup because I was stupid. So this should spawn a Dusk Bloom, and then we'll grab our Scour Root, along with some Wild Roses and Veil Shroom. And with that, we should just be able to place things like so. Actually, hold on, like so. Okay, and with that, we should have both the Thorn Shade and the Do Not Eat Shroom. And you know what, I'm too impatient to wait, so I'm gonna blow some of the money that I got from the contraband on a Rosewater flask, and okay, so what do we got here? No Soggy Bud yet, but we have a Do Not Eat Shroom, we have a Thorn Shade, and we have a Dusk Bloom. Not bad. Anyways, I'll catch you guys tomorrow, and hopefully we have 5 of 5 come the morning. So I'll see you then. All right, it's the next day. I actually watched the Borat in the morning. Pretty interesting movie, but I'm excited to see what we have. Okay, we got a Soggy Bud and we have a Cream Bloom. Okay, you know what? I think that's 5 out of 5. I mean, we can check with our diagnostics tool. You're fully grown, so I can just harvest you right now. What about you? You also are fully grown. What the? Okay, we're good. You're not quite fully grown, but you will be in an hour. You're fully grown, and you still have a good amount of time to go. Okay, so while we wait for the green bloom, the green bloom. So while we wait for the cream bloom and the, so while we wait for the green, nope, that's not it. So while we wait for the cream bloom and the soggy bud, I'm gonna go over into my other greenhouse plots and let's just cook something up real quick. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna snap my fingers like I did last video, and it'll go from this to a fully optimized plot. Just watch. And we're done, kind of. Because first we need to tend to something. And the something in question is analyzing these 3 mutations that I gotten just a few minutes ago. I don't think the first time, oh, 750 copper, that's not bad. 500 for the thorn shade. And another 500 for the dusk bloom. And we also have 5 unclaimed, oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, we'll take that. To the bazaar, that is, but we'll take it nonetheless. Now, the real reason I analyzed those mutations is because you may have noticed that the spawn design for my Noctilume is currently incomplete. But now that I've analyzed them, I can just purchase 6 Dusk Blooms and complete the design. And while I'm at it, I'm also gonna grow a Chocoberry because I used my first Chocoberry to get Jake's Apophone contact. Anyways, the next time we visit our greenhouse, we should have a Soggy Bud, Chocoberry, Noctilume, Magic Jelly Bean, Witherbloom, and Cream Bloom. But until then, I'm gonna get back to farming and leveling up the Rose Dragon. One more thing I'd like to point out to you guys is that you can see in my current armor set, which is Helianthus with my normal Blossom equipment, I'm on pace to get the next milestone in about 3 minutes. But once I switch to my Bat Person armor and put on my Wisdom equipment, we'll see that that number drops. It's only about 4 minutes, so it's significantly slower, but as I mentioned earlier, for the objective, I think it's well worth it. Anyways, I'll see you guys in about 4 minutes. Also, actually, I have very urgent information to share in case no one's already commented about it by now. The doubled stats granted from it being nighttime doesn't appear to be bypassable with the garden timer, because I've always had my garden set to night, but only when it actually turned night around 7 p.m. in the Skyblock world did it go from 6 to 12 farming wisdom per piece. So I don't know if that was obvious, but I just wanted to make that clear. Because again, I'm kind of going in blind, minus the help of that person's comment from a couple minutes ago. And also there's just one more teeny tiny thing we can do to maximize wisdom, and that is the blue but yellow abacase, because I currently have a mining abacase in right now. So by purchasing one of these, I can then place it in the first slot in my inventory, and if we check our farming wisdom again, we would see that we now get the effect from the blue but yellow abacase. So that's nice. So yeah, let me know if I'm doing anything wrong with the Bat Person armor, because again, right now I'm only getting the buffs during the actual Skyblock World's night. And I don't know about you, but I feel like it should be possible to bypass that with the garden clock, but I don't know. Anyways, it's time to actually get started farming again, so I'll check back with you guys once I get Moonflower 33. Moonflower 33, in the year 787 in Europe, Archis II, autonomous prince of Benevento, dies. Grimoald III, taken hostage by the Franks, succeeds his father as ruler of Benevento. So the Franks took him hostage and then forced him to rule Benevento. Is that what I'm getting? Hey guys, voiceover Rumble Quackle here. No, it's not. He was already Duke of Benevento before he was captured. Anyways, if you direct your eyes to the middle left part of your screen, you'd see that my Rose Dragon's pet level is actually visible on screen now, thanks to the widgets feature from Skyhandy. It's really useful, and I should have been using it a lot sooner. So if you're wondering where that's from, it's that. Anyways, I'll see you guys in about 20 minutes for Moonflower 34. It baited me. Moonflower 34. You know, a lot of the facts that I've been covering have been revolving around government figures and their affairs with other government figures from other countries. So let me change things up a little bit, because in the year 788 in Europe, the earliest recorded tornado in Europe struck Freising in 788. I'm just saying, like, if you're at a party, and again, coaches don't play before you say anything. If you're at a party and you're trying to tell a fact that's gonna make people turn their heads, don't talk about like Charlemagne. No one cares about Charlemagne. Talk about how the earliest recorded tornado was in 788. That's kind of crazy. That'll get people interested. Anyways, I'm gonna see you guys in about 23 minutes for Moonflower 35. Moonflower 35? Oh, come on. Okay, so in the year 789, in Europe, Charlemagne issues the Admonitio Generalis, which covers educational and, oh god, ecclesiastical reforms within the Frankish kingdom. Then he founds the town of Herford, which is modern Germany, in order to guard a ford crossing the narrow Weir River. Charlemagne was just doing it all back in 789. He had a crazy run. Speaking of doing things, I think it's time that this video does a Osu intermission. Hey, that was easy. Let's go. 313, nice. Good score, and I didn't choke. Cool. Ah! Sorry, I'm sorry. It's not that serious. It's not that serious, but I was so excited to see that, and I did it. Back to the Rose Dragon, though. You know, it's taking kind of a long time. If only there was some way to gain a massive amount of pet XP in a short amount of time. Oh god, my fingers are slipping. Oh no, what's going on? Oh god, wait, what am I doing? Oh no, oh no, oh god, what am I doing? Oh, my finger slipped, guys, I'm sorry. Wait, what's going on now? Oh no, wait, my fingers are slipping again. Oh my god, I didn't mean that. Oh god, it's a good thing I have to wait 3 seconds. Oh no, it slipped again. I sure do hope his fingers don't slip. Oh no, his fingers are slipping. No, his fingers slipped. What are the chances of that? Oh, looks like he's slipping again. Oh, you know, at least he's generous enough to give it back. Well, at least that's over. Wait a second. Oh wait, oh no, it's happening. Oh no. Oh no. Well, at least the third time's the charm. He won't slip. Oh, he's slipping. Oh no. Oh no. He slipped 2. Or he slipped 3. At least my friends are so generous to give them back to me. Oh shit! Only level 534? Look who's talking. Uh-oh, my fingers, oh, they slipped. I'm tired of the gimmick. It's a good thing Duralius would never slip up. Wait, Duralius, no, don't. Oh no. Oh man. All my friends keep slipping up. So thoughtful of him to give it back though. And before he leaves, I don't know if he's gonna leave immediately, but look at this. Watch. My fingers are slipping again. Oh my, I forgot to equip the goddamn pet. Also, my greenhouse sucks, bro. I suck. I don't even know how I managed to mess that up. And he left as soon as I sent that message. God damn it, man. T, you bad as Lord. Man, what are you even doing here? I mean, we only have 1.2 mil XP to go. We can do that pretty easily. And that starts with accepting these visitors. Okay, well, after I do my pests as well, we will be... Look at that, 727, that's funny. That's not too bad. Let's just get the last 28% of this out of the way so we can be done with this once and for all. Except by once and for all, I really mean like maybe a day, because then it's gonna be right back to leveling this up. Anyways, I don't know which is gonna happen first, but I'll see you guys either when I get Moonflower 36 or when the Rose Dragon's close to level 100. The Rose Dragon's close to level 100, or at least it's about to be. That's close enough. Honestly, I thought that was gonna get to 100. Hold on. Okay, once we kill these pests, they should get this thing. There we go. I just gotta wonder, why is there no like triumphant fanfare for this significant achievement? You know, why is it just your Rose Dragon leveled up to 102? Like, thanks, man. Have you seen that guy who worked at 7-Eleven for like 50 years and all he got was like an automated email? That's how it feels. Okay, you can't really compare the two, but you get what I mean. Oh, it's coming over. Oh, there it is. See, I am very relieved to have this thing finally hatched. You know, I've never actually looked at the perks. And I'm not even joking. If I have not put much thought into them. Okay, interesting. I understand all of this. Someone let me know if this is even the best in slot pet. I don't really know. I kind of just bought this without thinking twice. But those perks certainly look interesting is all I'll say. Anyways, that's where I'll leave things off. Now that that weight's off my chest, I'm very excited to just grind out milestones and history facts and all that. But anyways, if you enjoyed, please feel free to subscribe. We're really close to 15K. I'd like to hit that milestone soon. And with that, have a good rest of your day, night, evening, whatever time it may be for you. And I'll see you guys in the next video.